Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight it's the first of four between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Miguel Melendez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Digging in now, Kermit Yellowhorse. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Standing in, Dalton Lyons. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Lyons.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Into the box now, Kermit Yellowhorse.
Right fielder, number 4, Kermit Yellowhorse.
Here comes the first pitch.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
Left center, base hit.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat. You smoked that.
Hey, guys,
thing.
there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dalton Lyons. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lyons.
The 2-2. The bunt attempt is popped up, and the catch is made to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box,
now
Justin Bour. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Robles leads off first with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Play ball. He's out. Out.
Digging in and looking for more. Kermit Yellowhorse. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yellowhorse.
He waits. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. Stevenson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third. So in now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2
now
with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Anthony Rendon.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Yellowhorse. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the break.
So coming to the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
Good here, good here. You're right here.
And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Dalton Lyons, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing. And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Coming to the plate now, Mark Madsen.
Third baseman, Mark
Yellowhorse on third. Lyons over at second. Lucroy at first with no outs. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stacy is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Nats 1. Victor Robles digging in now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Victor Robles.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals.
Now at the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Stevenson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Arizona took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Warren Miller with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Max Scherzer is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, Kermit Yellowhorse. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on.
Yellowhorse.
Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a square up on that ball. Great job.
Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Up next for Arizona, Dalton Lyons. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Lyons.
Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. So digging in now, Bill Nicholas. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Nicholas.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Yellow Horse giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Play ball. 3 out. He's out. He stays. 3 out. Out. That's ball
4. In now, Kermit's Yellow Horse. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Stand up,
base hit into the left center field gap. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Cole, the runner at third. Owings at second. Yellow Horse at first. 1 gone. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 4 for 13. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swinging a soft liner.
Right here.
That's Uvaria for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. Depot's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kermit Yellow Horse, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail 3-2. Victor Robles digging in now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down.
3 out. 3 out.
Now in the box, Kermit Yellowhorse.
Now batting, right fielder, Kermit Yellowhorse.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Let's play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 8 out. Gunner. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can post to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the ball game tonight, for the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Christian Vasquez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Moore is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Dave Durango.
This is on the ground.
Beat it out. Beat it out.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Chris Owings will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 17, Chris Owings.
Play ball. Out. 3. 8 out. Out. 3.
victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Shelby Miller pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Chris Boykin earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 1-3. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. He falls to 2-4.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Steven Strasburg will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
3.
Digging in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Horse.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
And you know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Packing involved in it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Digging in, Michael Royer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Anderson is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our ability.
There you go. Out. That's ball 4. 3.
So stepping in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Right here on the back.
Now
on the
a
back.
long throw to third. And he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dalton Lyons. And their runners at the corners now.
Lyons.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in, Mark Madsen. Two men on, two away here in the fourth.
Mark Madsen.
Strasburg with a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Hit hard up the middle.
Get there.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
The second baseman.
Yellow Horse on second. Madsen at first. 2 out in the inning. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Washington leads this one 2-1. Settling in now, Kermit Yellow Horse. He singled his last time up.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now at the plate, Dalton Lyons. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So striding in, Mark Madsen, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Madsen.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Attaboy, way to get on the set.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
You're out. 4-4. Take the base. He's out. 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 You're out. He's out.
Now at the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Yellowhorse is off of first with 2 away. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 man left on. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. D-backs out in front, 4-2.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score today. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Antonio Senzatella wins his 3rd of the season. Archie Bradley hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.